So yes, we have the comments, but every comment belongs to some supporting tickets. If you have raised any support ticket in any website, then you probably know that. So we are going to create a simple model, and that model name will be support ticket. So PHP Artisan make model, and the model name will be support ticket. And also I'm going to create the migration and the factory of this one. Okay, so I have created that, and we can simply search the migration, and here's the migration, which is inside the database migrations, and this one create support ticket table. And this table is having just one field for now, and that field may be the question. So if someone has raised some support ticket, that means he has some query or some question, or you can make it like query, but I like to have a question, not questions. Okay, so this we have also, because every support ticket has many comments, and every comment belongs to single support ticket. So let's open comments migration. In this migration, we need to add one more unsigned integer, and I call this one support underscore ticket underscore ID. So this is going to help us when we create the relationship. So let's now migrate fresh. So PHP artisan migrate fresh. And what it has done, it has also created one support tickets table. Also, it has added one more column in the comments table. And now it's time we can simply create the relationships. So every support ticket has many comments. So let's open support tickets model, and first I will create a simple function, and the function name is comments, and then I can simply say this is going to return has many comment, like here. Now we have this factory of the support ticket, so we can create this, and we can say the question will be the faker, not factory, faker paragraph. And let's try this. So to create new support ticket into our database, I'm going to use the Tinker. So PHP Artisan Tinker. So in this Tinker, I can simply use the factory of support ticket, and then create a class and giving a namespace of app support ticket class. And then I'm going to create two support tickets. So here comes two, and then we can simply create it. So I think in our factory, yeah, it has to be question only. Now let's go out of Tinker and once again go in, create two. Yeah, now we have the two ticket into our database. And to show these tickets in our blade file, we need to create the Livewire component. So PHP Artisan Livewire make, and the component name is I'm going to use is tickets. So it has created two. One is ticket.php class and then blade file. So firstly we have ticket.blade, and in this I'm just going to say tickets, and we need to use this into our welcome. So we have welcome, and just like this we can use tickets. Okay, so we have the tickets, and now if I go refresh this page, you can see we have this ticket, and I'm going to style it, and ticket should be on the left and comment should be on the right. And quickly I have designed this support ticket section, and let's see how we have done that. So on the body I have given a flex justify center. This bigger div is just having a width 10, and that's why it is having some space here, also some space we have here. That's why one is this side, one this side, 10 here, so total 12. Then we have a section with a width of 5 for the tickets and with the width of 7 for the comments. So that's why we have tickets here, and then we have a comments here. Okay, and inside this tickets I have just used this support ticket to show the support tickets. Now we need to fetch the support ticket from our component, and remember we have created the component. That means in our app HTTP Livewire we also have a new component PHP class which is tickets. So in this class we can simply create or simply pass the tickets, and that should be support tickets, and fetching all the support tickets for now, because now it has. Now we can simply loop, and we can copy this loop section from comment so that we don't have to design much, and then close, paste it, and that should loop to tickets, and here come ticket, and then we just need the body part. So I don't need image, I just need the ticket question, and then let's remove everything else like here. Let's try this, and yeah, we have two tickets here, 1 2, and then we need to create the comment. So let's try to create the comment. So first comment, click add. Now we have a problem. It says support ticket ID does not have default value, because when we are saving the comment, you can see add comment. Here we need to give a one more field called support ticket. That should be ticket underscore ID, and that should come because I'm going to create a new variable called ticket ID. So let's create a new variable called ticket ID just like this, and that should be public one, like here, and by default I make it 1 for now. We will see later how we can change it. Okay, so once again refresh this page, and I will say first click add. Now it has problem. It says name of non-object, where it is, because we have cleared the database, so we don't have the creator. That means there is no user with the ID of 1, and we are defaulted it to 1. So I'm going to create it, and I have created the user also, so this is going to work perfectly fine. And you can see now we have the user, and that's why we are having this comment. But remember, this comment always belongs to ticket ID 1. Now what we need to do, whenever I click on any ticket, I need to load the comment of that particular ticket only. We need to transfer the information from this part, that means from the ticket section, to our comment section. How we can pass the information from one component to other component. And now here comes our event emitting part. So we can say wire click. When I click on any ticket, we have this big div which is holding the ticket. Whenever I click on the ticket, I am going to emit an event, and event name is ticket selected, and I'm going to pass the ticket ID also. So ticket ID. So I'm doing two things. I'm just having a emit event, and the event name is ticket selected. Also I'm going to pass the ID. And remember, on our components we have the listeners, so whatever event is emitted, this one is going to listen for that. Okay, so now I'm going to create another listener, and I'm going to create another function with the same name, so like this. And because it is getting the ticket ID, so I grab that. And remember, when you have the same name for the event and same name for the function, you can just define like this. No need to define the key value. So it has detected, okay, the event and the function name is same exactly. So when the event is emitted, we are listening that event here in this code, which is inside the comment. So we are emitting the event from ticket component, and then we are listening in our comment component. And here we just need to say ticket ID is equal to whatever the selected ticket ID, like this. Okay, so this means when I click on the second one like this should make the ticket ID as 2. So if I say second and click add, and if I check on the database, you can see now it has the support ticket ID of 2. That's good. But because we have the ticket ID which is defaulted to 1, we can fetch the comments where, you guessed it right, support ticket ID is the given ticket ID. And now if I refresh this page, you can see this is just for the first one, and as soon as I click on the second ticket, it should load the comment for the second ticket only. Click, and yes, you can see it is just for the second one. So if I say second comment, so second ticket, second comment, and it has created that. And now if I click on this first ticket, you can see we have only one. Click on second ticket, we have 2 comments. That's good. But how do we know that which one is selected? So we can do one thing. On our support ticket component, we have this one. We can create a public variable, or simply I'm calling active one. So active, and then I'm going to bind this. So how we can bind it? Actually, whenever I emit an event, or whenever I click on this one emitting the event, I need to inform my component that the active one has some ID. So it seems like there are various ways to achieve that. One is I can simply listen about the event for its own. So just we have like this, we can have a listener, so just like here, and because ticket is selected, we can create a function called ticket selected, grabbing the ticket ID, and then I can say active one is the ticket ID. It is actually the model, so I need to cut this from here and move it into the Livewire tickets component. And you have probably seen that and you are yelling that Sarthak, this is a model. Okay, so once again just paste here, and whenever I emitting this event on our ticket component, I'm listening about that, making active as the current selected ID. And this means in our class I can simply say if active is equal to the loop one, so ticket ID, if this is equal to ticket ID, then I can say background of gray 200, otherwise do nothing, no extra class. Refresh, and now click. Yes, it is selected, and yes, this one is selected. You can make it green so that will look good, and yeah, this is good. And by default the first one is selected, so what we can do, we can make active is 1, so always first one is selected. And now this is good. And yeah, this has problem. If you don't have any ticket with the ID of 1, you can probably do something like this, and you are not fetching any comment. So in our comment also, I'm not giving any ticket ID, so now there is no selected ticket, no comments, that's why. And if I click, yeah, everything is working fine. So this is the way you can create so awesome thing with the just use of Laravel Livewire without writing any JavaScript.